Let's solve one more problem on bar, that is bar of tapered cross-sectional area. See here, consider the tapered bar shown in figure below. Determine the nodal displacement, stress in each element and reaction forces. They are given Young's modulus 2 into 10 power of 5. Area at root 1, this is root 1, that is 1000 millimeter square. Area at the end, this is the area at the end, that is 500 millimeter square. See, first we need to convert this tapered bar into step bar. Let us see how to convert this tapered bar into step bar, and also let us see the calculation of stress, deformation and reaction. Okay, this is the calculation part. See here, this is the tapered bar. It has been converted into step bar. To convert that, see, first let us find out the average area. Average area is equal to, see, area at this end is 1000, area at this end is 500. 1000 plus 500 by 2, I'll get 750. This is the average area. Therefore, I'll find out the area of the first element. Area 1 is equal to 1000 plus 750 by 2, I'll get 875. This is 875 is area of the first element. Next, area 2 is equal to 750 plus 500 by 2. I'll get area of the second element, that is 625 millimeter square. Next, let us find out stress of first element, stress of second element. Force by area, force by area. I'll get 1.142 Newton per millimeter square. Stress sigma 2 is equal to 1.6 Newton per millimeter square. As usual, deformation delta 1, delta 2. Delta 1 FL by AE, delta 2 FL by AE. If I substitute all the values, I'll get 1.07 into 10 power of minus 3. Delta 2 is equal to 1.5 into 10 power of minus 3. I'll add both these values to get a total deformation, that is 2.57 into 10 power of minus 3. As usual, the reaction force will get negative, that is minus 1000 Newton. Let us see how to solve this in the answers. First, I'll go for preferences, structural, H method, okay. Preprocessor, element type, add. I'll click on add. Link 3D finite star unity, okay. I'll close this. Next, after element type, next is real constant, add, edit, delete, add. I'll click on add. See, here there are two areas, and the first area of the element is 875. I'll give 875. I'll click on OK. Next, again I'll click on add. OK. See, here the second cross-sectional area is 625. I'll click on OK. See, you can observe here set 1, set 2. Two areas are there. I'll close this. Next, after this real constant, next I'll go for material property, material model, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. The Young's modulus, the value of the Young's modulus is 2E5. Next, Poisson's ratio is 0.3. I'll click on OK. Next, I'll close this. Here the material is same, but area is different, cross-sectional area. Next, after material properties, let's go for modeling. Create key points in active CS. I'll create first key point at the origin 0, 0, 0. I'll click on apply. Next, second key point, I'll give the distance of the second key point. It is at a distance of 187.500. Apply. Next, third key point, it is at a distance of 375.00. Okay. See, I have created three key points. Next, after key point, next I'll go for lines, straight line. I'll select key point number 1 to 2, 2 to 3. I'll click on OK. I've created line also. Modeling is done. Next, I'll go for meshing. Mesh attributes, pick lines. I'll pick first. Okay, I'll go for mesh attributes, pick lines. I'll pick first line. Okay. See, here the material number is 1, real constant is 1. I'll click on OK. Next, again I'll go for pick lines. I'll pick second line. Okay. See, here the material number 1 is 1, but real constant area is 2. We are given the second area, that is 625 millimeter square. I'll click on OK. Next, after mesh attributes, I'll go for size control, manual size, lines, pick lines. I'll pick both the lines. Okay. Here also I'll give number of element division 10. Okay. Next, after the size control, I'll go for mesh tool. Mesh, I'll pick both the lines. Okay. So meshing has been done. Next, after that, I'll go for loads, define loads, apply structural displacement on key points. I'll select left key point. Okay, it is fixed in all degrees of freedom. Okay, next I need to apply the force, therefore I'll go for force or moment on key points. I'll select the right extreme key point. Okay, see the force is acting along x direction, that is fx, and the value is 1000. It is acting along positive x direction, so I'll click on okay. So I applied the load also. Next, after that load, next I'll go for preprocessor is done. I'll go for solution, solve, current ls. Okay, I should get solution is done. I got that. Next, after this I'll go for general post processor. In this I'll create the element table, define table, add by sequence number. I'll select ls1, that is linear strain. Okay, I'll close this. Next, after that I'll go for plot result, contour plot, nodal solution, x component of displacement. Okay, see I've got 0.002571 millimeter. Let us cross check the value. See here I've got 2.57 into 10 power of minus 3 millimeter. Both values are same. Next, stress I'll get 1.142 for first element, for second element 1.6. Let us cross check this also. Next I'll go for element table. I'll select S average. Okay, see this is the value of stress. I got 1.14 Newton per millimeter square and stress 2 is 1.6 Newton per millimeter square, and the total deformation is 0.002571 millimeter. Okay, let us check the reaction force. I'll go for list result, reaction solution, all items. Okay, see this is the value of reaction. I've got minus 1000 Newton. So this verifies the value with theoretical as well as answers. Thank you.